Hey family, it's Christina with Urban Finance, where we talk about finance, family, how they intersect, and whatever else is going on in the world. I am here today because I wanted to discuss with you guys, why do marriages fail because of finances? And we know that statistics say that the majority of marriages fail because of finances, but why is that? And so just wanted to have a conversation with you guys about why this is, and are there any preventative measures we can take? So the first one that I found, the reason why marriages break down because of finances, is that people have different financial values. For example, I was reading this book called The Five Money Personalities, and they talk about how some people are prone to saving. They get joy out of saving. Other people's are prone to spending. They get joy out of spending. So if a saver marries a spender, you can see how the saver might get frustrated because the spender is spending all the money, or the spender might get frustrated with the saver because they may see the saver as not wanting to have any fun, right? So how do we overcome that, I'll say, gap, or that type of difference? And one of the things that the book pointed out is, one, it's important to have a budget. And why is it important to have a budget? Because it allows you to see what's coming in, what's coming out, and it allows you to plan. So if you are a saver married to a spender, then it is important for you as that saver to allow room in that budget for the spender to have just some free money to play with. We say we're going to set aside X amount of dollars. You can spend it how you want to. You don't have to worry about it, but just stay within that frame of however X amount of dollars you all decide to spend. Now, if you are a spender married to a saver, right, it's important for you to set aside money to save, of course. Say, hey, we're going to save X amount of dollars, so that in that way the saver will have their opportunity to feel good that and know that you all are saving. So I think it just comes down to communicating with each other about what you need and the amount that you all can afford to spend, the amount that you all would like to save together. Another problem, financial stress. I mean, when you're worried about where you're going to live, when you're worried about how to pay the light bill, when you're worried about paying off all that debt, it causes stress. I remember when Kaden and I were working toward paying off $120,000 worth of debt, it was stressful. It was so stressful, mainly because, one, we made a plan that we were going to save a certain amount of money, but that came with some sacrifices. One of those sacrifices was I wasn't able to go to the hair salon as often as I would like to, or wasn't able to eat out as much as I would like to, right? So, and it can just be stressful when, especially when you're worried about providing for the basic needs, or if you're worried about maintaining a certain lifestyle that you would like. So again, I think when it comes to dealing with those type of stressors, it's important to have a plan, and that plan is your budget. I know budget is seen as an ugly word, but having a plan is super helpful because you know what's coming in, what's going out, and you're able to have some security in knowing what's going on, so that you can take control, right, of life, and not have life control you. Another reason that marriages can fail because of finances, power dynamics. There are several instances where people can be financially abused. I was reading in uh, I was reading a story about this one lady who was just begging her husband for money just to have the enough money for the groceries, but like he was so tight with the finances that he wouldn't even give her a chance to, or give her enough money for the groceries, so she would have to go behind his back and take out credit cards. So, I think, and that's where communication comes in. That's why I feel like it's so important for couples to sit down and budget together, so that both of you all can see, this is how much money we're spending, this is how much money we need, this is how much money we need to save in order to pay off this debt, this is how much money we need to save in order to pay off this house, this is how much money we need to save in order to start this business. What are our goals? So that's I love setting up financial goals, so that you all can come together and work toward something together. You have a unified objective. That way, you're not fighting each other, you're fighting together to work toward what you want to accomplish. So, these were just a couple of the things that I thought about, for why marriages may fail because of finances. If you can think of anything else, type it in the chat. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I look forward to chatting with you all again soon. Talk to you later. Love you, family.